Hello, this is Tony with Informed Citizen Reporting. I think this is a good time, as good a time as any, in 2019. Today is October 14th, 2019. How do you see the date? Oh, yeah, there it is at the top there. See? Monday, October 14th, 2014. All right. So, I think this is a good time as any to look back. About 2 years ago, there was an article. There's been a few articles that I've read that have. There's been very few articles that I've read that have been more, I guess, satisfying or just hilariously just wrong or, I guess, overly wishful. Just dumb. Just pure stupidity. That's what they are. Pure stupidity. This is one of the dumbest, most poorly written, hopium articles that I've ever read. And it's truly fantastic read, let me tell you. But I thought we would go over it again. This is from Newsweek. This is from October 16th, 2017 by Julia Glum. Julia Glum. Sorry, Julia. I mispronounced your name there. All right, so update. All right, let's read the title. How Hillary Clinton can steal and should become president after the Trump-Russia investigation. All right. Updated. Sure, it's been more than 340 days since Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton, but there's still one very narrow, highly unlikely, and entirely unprecedented way that Clinton could become president. Oh, how is that? Let's read on and find out. Hillary Clinton on Trump and Putin. I ran against both of them. But you never know. All right, here we go. In light of the ongoing probe into Russia collusion, which is done and turned out to be a hoax, Harvard University professor Lawrence Lessig, who knows, posted on Medium a series of if-then scenarios that would lead to House Speaker Paul Ryan, who is no longer the House Speaker, handing the White House keys to Clinton. Oh, this is going to be good. To be clear, constitutional law expert Lessig is not calling for a Clinton ascendancy. Oh shit, hold on. Pause. Alright, am I back? I'm back. Alright, so here we go. We're going to continue. So, to be clear, constitutional law expert Lessig is not calling for Hillary Clinton ascendancy, but was merely playing out a hypothetical chain of events should a conspiracy be proven. So, here we go. Here's the list. The truly fantastical and fantasized list of, what's her name? Gloom. Alright, if number one, if Trump is definitively found to have colluded directly with Russia, he will be forced to resign or be impeached. Neither of those has happened, although they're pushing for impeachment now. That's just the wishful thinking of the demon rats themselves, led by the head lead demon rat, the demonest of all rats, Hillary Rotten Clinton. All right. Yes, I do not like Hillary. It's obvious, I hope. If number two, if Trump is removed, Vice President Mike Pence would become president. Yes, that is the chain of command of the president. The vice president would become president. Okay. If number three, if Pence becomes president, he should resign too. Oh, okay. So Mike Pence, the vice president of the United States, elected by the people to become president, should the president step down or resign or, whatever, become incapacitated, incapable of leading the United States of America, the vice president should just resign if he becomes president. Okay. Fantasyland, just, that's out there, man. That's so far out there, like. He should resign too, given that he benefited from the same help from Mother Russia. Oh, okay, cool. Mother Russia helped Michael Pence become president of the United States. Sweet, I did not know that. Okay, so Pence resigns, okay. If number four, if Pence resigns before appointing a vice president, Ryan would become president. Okay, so Mike Pence is just going to resign and say, hey, I don't want to be president. Hey, you do it. You do it, Paul Ryan. I don't want to do this crap. Okay. we're getting further into the fantasy. I see it. Okay, this is just like role playing. Like this is like one of those new like D&D adventures where how could you become president of the United States? It's like then Paul Ryan could just appoint anybody. So you just show up to Paul Ryan's house and be like, I want to be president, Mr. Ryan, and Paul Ryan would just say, oh, this person's president. Okay, all right, cool. If number 5, if Ryan becomes president, he should do the right thing. He should do the right thing and choose Clinton for vice president. Then he should resign. Oh, okay, so the entire chain of command should just resign and relinquish control, and then just assign Hillary Clinton as the vice president. Okay. The answer seems unavoidable. He should nominate the person defeated by the treason of his own party, and then step aside and let her become the president. Lesage writes, without doubt, if Ryan did the right thing, that would be the most extraordinary event in the history of America. Oh, it would be extraordinary, unprecedented even. You could even say extremely unlikely. What I mean by extremely unlikely is never going to happen. But in the wishful thinking of gloom, she would obviously love to see Hillary Clinton become the first female president. Oh, Madam Secretary, you could be the first president of the United States if all these things in this fantasy scenario occurs. Just think about it, Madam President. Madam President. Oh, just imagine. Just imagine. Oh. This is pure fantasy. Okay. The most extraordinary event in history of America since the Confederate Army fired on Fort Sumter. Okay. But unlike that, this event will build the Union, not divide it. Oh yeah, Hillary Clinton is known to bring people together and to, not be divisive or disingenuous or lying or two-faced or evil or, country destroying. She would never do that. She would never laugh at the death of a leader of a country like, Libya, Gaddafi. I mean, that's just unheard of. Lessig briefly ran for the Democratic nomination in 2015, as that Clinton would then appoint Ryan to be Veep out of political goodwill. Oh, okay, cool. So Ryan would relinquish presidency to Clinton just so he can become vice president, which is probably the least important political title or position in the government. Americans can only assume that while busy being a president who can read policy documents longer than one page, she'd stop her endless press tour and figure out how to keep the nation from getting nuked. Lessig, whatever. Less IQ apparently isn't the only one with the Clinton on the brain. This writer apparently has Clinton on the brain as well. Clinton has made it clear she won't run for office again. Oh, she's made it clear. Crystal clear. This is 2017, guys. October 16th, 2017. Telling CBS Sunday Morning that she's done with being a candidate. But Trump himself tweeted about the possibility Monday. I was recently asked if crooked Hillary Clinton is going to run in 2020, he wrote. My answer was, I hope so. Oh, I hope so. It will be glorious. The glorious rematch. Only time will tell if the Russia cloud clears up by then. The story was updated to clarify that Lessig was not advocating for the if-then scenario, but merely laying it out. Okay, cool. This is one of the most delusional, fantastical articles ever written that I've ever read. I read this back when it came out, and I thought, man, this is pure gold. And I thought, man, I cannot allow this to slide. So I've saved this article, and I'm trying this new format out. So I hope you guys enjoy the new format. I hope you enjoy the article. Check it out. I will link it in the description. You can read it yourself. Knock yourself out. I mean, I've read this article dozens of times. It just It's just pure comedy. I mean, just it's too good. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. I think every news organization should have this article up. When Hillary Clinton announces her 2020 run, she says she's done being a candidate back in 2017. Oh, 2020, I'm going to be a candidate again. Just shows the duplicity and the duplicitous nature of Hillary Rotten Clinton, the most evil and corrupt politician in American history. I may be a little bit biased just because I don't like her, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong. Anyway, tell me what you think about the article. Tell me what you think about my new style of recording, and I will be back hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to start doing articles like this because I think there's a lot of really funny articles that need like just being made fun of. You just have to make fun of these idiots. It's the only way. It's the only way to show their idiocy is to make fun of them. Because if you try to be logical with these people, they don't listen. These demon rats, they don't listen to anyone. They have their feelings and their beliefs set that Hillary Rotten Clinton will be president no matter what. So what we have to do is we have to destroy them with jokes and mockery, because that's the only way. Either jokes and mockery or just completely ignoring them. You can't ignore them. It's like ignoring a giant crying baby in the room. It's impossible. Everyone hears it. You have to do something about it. And I'm not saying mocking children is fun. I'm saying mocking Democrats is one of the most pleasurable things in life. And it's too easy. But you know what? I'm going to do it. And I hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you again very soon.